how'd y'all navigate those spaces?
Well, let me just say that this is how I made it through as a man. And this is what I realized when I married her. I married her, but I made a covenant with God. Okay? So for me to, and we all understand what the covenant of God means. You break that covenant with God, it's destruction in your life.
Yeah.
So I'm like, there's no difference. We have to work it out because I'm not going to break my covenant with God. And that was the thing for me that keeps me always connected, willing to, and this is the other thing I learned as a man. Let me say this, I'm kind of regressing, but I noticed that anytime we had any type of what I call, she's called, spiritual heated fellowship.
Yeah.
I would kind of draw away from her.
Okay.
And it wasn't that I didn't want to be away from her. It was that I needed to process everything. She saw it as, oh, no, we need to talk. We're going to talk this down. I'm like, I can't. You don't want me to talk it out right now because I'm going to say something that I know I'm going to recover from.
Yep.
So I have to process this thing. Let it. Yeah.
That's my problem. We'll talk about it now, and I'll be like, that may not have been best because I'm just.
And so that's what I learned about me, because originally I wouldn't. This is a story. I remember one time, this was early on in our marriage, we had a disagreement and she got upset and she said, well, I'm leaving. I went and opened the door. Leave.
And crunk a car for her and say, let me put the seatbelt on you.
She went to her daddy's house.
Uh-oh. That's a slap in the face, boy.
And her daddy calls me and says,
come get your wife.
No, he goes, Priscilla's here. What is she doing here? Whatever. I'm like, she wanted to leave, so I let her go. He goes, well, I'm sending her back.
I gave her away.
Yeah.
It's like no take backs.
But again, you learn from those experiences. And again, if you realize that there is no out, you're going to figure out how to work it out.
Facts. What year was that you felt like was the hardest year that y'all had to overcome? 2? He got 2. What you say?
Well, 2 and then 15.
2 and 15.
Yeah, 15 was, Listen, we don't have the time to go into this whole thing, but when she did the first movie, War Room, on marriage, believe me, whatever you're doing something for the Lord, He's going to attack that.
There it is.
He's going to attack it.
And the directors told us that before we filmed War Room.
They did?
They
did. They said they wanted us to think about several things before we agreed to do it. They wanted me to do it. I had said no at first because I said, y'all know I'm not
an actor.
I'm not an actor. Because you know how you've seen movies before and it could have been good, but that one person who thought they could act. Oh my gosh, they ruined the whole thing. And that's what I said to them. I don't want to ruin y'all's. Y'all have, up to that time, they had Facing the Giants, Courageous, good films. I was like, seriously,
Fireproof.
y'all. Yeah. And I'd sent them the names of some African-American women I know who were actresses. And I was like,
I'm going to be the casting director now.
Yes, I was like, let me help y'all. And they were like, no, we feel strongly you should do it. And they told me to read the script. When we read it, of course, we saw what everybody else saw. It was ministry. It wasn't just a movie. It's ministry. And ministry is our heart, and they know that. And then they said, but here are some things you need to pray about and think through. One of them is anonymity. You're going to lose that on some level. Even if War Room, we didn't know War Room was going to become what it did. But
it
even
made over
without
$100 million, the biggest movie that they ever did.
Yes,
the Kendrick brothers ever produced.
And even if that wasn't the expectation or anticipation that would happen. So even without that, they were like, just being on a movie screen is a different situation.
It is.
Make sure you're okay with that. And then the second thing is, they said, whatever our films are about, the enemy comes at us in regards to that in our lives. So they said, this is about marriage. If you guys agreed to do this, you need to be in spiritual warfare mode about your marriage because the enemy's coming for you. And I mean, he wore us out. The year
while you were shooting, while y'all were filming.
Yeah, while we were filming. Listen.
While we were filming.
I'm going to share this one little thing. And this is a whole nother thing. I'm proud
of you for sharing this, babe.
Yes. But
a Dear Future Wifey exclusive.
Listen,
yeah, because he doesn't like to talk about this.
I was out.
Yeah.
When I say out, I'm not leaving, but I'm leaving this set. I'm done.
Oh, you was there on the set?
Oh,
the whole family. Our whole family was there for 3 months. We were filming in North Carolina. And he was like,
I can't do this. I'm out watching this. This marriage.
Well, tell them what it was that.
It was probably more insecurity because seeing your wife play a wife to some other joker, And
he didn't realize how that would feel to him.
Yeah.
Now let me just clarify. You know, the directors of War Room, they care very much about family and care very much about the preservation of marriage.
Yep.
So every scene that you see, Tony who was the husband character, Elizabeth is the wife character in War Room. Every time you see us in a wide shot, of course it's us. Anytime there's a close up of the holding of hands, the washing of feet, those are his wife's hands and feet, not me. So the directors are that careful that they don't let all the touching, anything that's semi-intimate.
Yeah.
They would take me out of my clothes, put it on his wife, and let that be filmed. So that's how careful the process was. But even with that, for Jerry, he didn't realize how it would strike him all kinds of wrong to just see me in close proximity with a dude.
All kinds of wrong.
You know, we were arguing a lot. So he's, you know, it's kind of like passionate arguing about personal life stuff.
Yeah.
And you're doing that for 12 hours every day for 3 months. You're with this person in close proximity because you got to film these scenes over and over and over to get a movie. And he watching that, it was devastating for him.
But y'all had to been going through something behind the scenes in your own personal life where that began to reinforce trauma.
I don't recall.
Yeah, it's like it was just an explosion. We got on set.
It just, and you just said, I'm done. I'm done with my marriage.
Well, this is probably, right. This is probably, I guess, we were there for 3 months. So this was maybe halfway through. And again, this is where you have to have accountability in your life, okay? Because